I'm Alec, this is the Fistful of Vinyl, and I am here with Liz and Zach from Dustbowl Revival. They just played an incredible set here at the Troubadour. And I'm going to ask them some questions really quickly before my car gets towed.
Okay.
Go. You have a new album?
Yes.
Yes.
Dustbowl Revival.
That's it.
Self-titled.
Simple, to the point.
Yes. And why was that decision made?
Well, the band's history has come from there being up to 20 people on stage, and maybe we had a couple different trumpet players or a couple different people that played fiddle, and this was the first album that the 8 of us that has been the core group of the band for the past 5 years collaborated on an album and wrote it together and really have discovered the way that we sound writing music together, so it seemed fitting to start with our name.
We also couldn't come up with it. No, it was...
I knew he was going to tell the truth.
It was one of those things where nothing really fit until this sort of simplicity idea.
Yeah.
Just this is the band, this is the sound.
Now, you guys have spent a long time cutting your teeth in the LA scene. What do you feel like about growing up in LA as a band contributed to where you are now?
I mean, a lot of people kind of talk trash about the LA scene or LA in general as this cold, sort of soulless place where, no good art can really come out of. It's like a place you go only when you've made it, and I think it's kind of the opposite. I think there's a lot of great people growing up creating art here and coming from all over the world and having such a diversity of amazing ideas and ambitions, and that really made this band have its own thing. And I think it is a little lonely sometimes when you don't really fit into anyone's scene. We kind of have always gone into both the jazz worlds and the folk and roots worlds, and I've always loved both of those things so much that I never felt like it was necessary to be like, we're a folk band, we're a swing jazz band, and being able to have our own thing is, I think, a unique LA thing, because people come here, they like to show off who they are and what they want to do, and they're here to make it happen, and that's something that has been awesome in this place. Honestly, the Troubadour has been ground zero for the wellspring of support and love, and we recorded our live record here. It's just a historic place that I think has embraced a lot of different types of artists that were just coming up, Elton John and Bruce Springsteen, and you name it, Carole King and James Taylor. So it's always fun to play here, and LA is definitely our spiritual and literal home.
Cool. You guys have also, it seems like, used your music as sort of a philanthropic platform. I was reading about, you did a benefit at the Skirball. I think you did one at the El Rey recently, and you have one upcoming at, I think, Ohio University.
We have started to give back a little more. We just did the Athens, Ohio thing. It was for, actually, spinal atrophy awareness and the families who live with that. And the thing at the El Rey is coming up in March. Okay. And that's sort of for an organization that was created by a young man who passed away sadly, and his family and friends knew how much he loved music and him giving back to the community. So they do a big concert every year, and they're asking us to headline it, which is really exciting. And they have sponsorships at UC Santa Cruz and different places to get people in to different programs to have them learn music and play music when they can't necessarily afford it. So,
gotcha. Do you feel like it's important that your music takes on a sort of philanthropic quality? Is that perhaps part of the mission statement of Dustbowl Revival?
Music is sort of just like that, I think. I mean, isn't the whole point of music bringing people together and making everyone feel good, even if things aren't great?
I think so.
So I think it just sort of goes hand in hand that people want to, when you have an event, there's likely going to be music there. And we end up sort of in that position of spreading the joy.
It is good to be able to learn about people who are sort of standing up and fighting against various injustices or problems. I mean, this young girl who organizes this concert in Ohio, is in a wheelchair, but she still plays marching band percussion, and she loves all these bands, and she just wants people to kind of get together and know that people are there dealing with this condition, and I had no idea what it was until we were there and talked to her. And that was great.
Well, in the spirit of this being kind of a quick one, I want to hear. Let's see. Let's start with this. We do this every interview. Do you guys know what this is?
I don't know what that
It looks like a 16-sided dice.
It's a 20-sided die. It's used for
gosh.
Dungeons and Dragons. If you guys will roll it, I have a list of 20 questions that generally are just kind of more human questions, less musical, artistic questions.
Okay.
And 2.
2.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Worth it.
All right, for both of you, what's your guiltiest pleasure?
Late night.
French fries.
Fast food. We were just in the Midwest, and like every time we come back from the Midwest, I feel like I have to detox. I'm from Chicago, so like this deep dish right off the plane, my mom just like shoving it in my face. But like we definitely did several rounds of McDonald's and Burger King.
I didn't.
Popeyes.
I got sick this tour. But I was like looking at them eating the French fries.
Late night eating. We found a donut shop in Kalamazoo at like 1 a.m. that like blew our minds.
Sprinkles
This
or
tour.
something.
It was on Sprinkle Road.
They said it was top 5 in the country, so of course
It was epic.
they had to go.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Kalamazoo. There's a reason to go. All right, well, to close out the interview, who should we be listening to that we collectively as a musical audience, who should we be listening to that we're not listening to right now, and what's on your playlist right now?
Right now I'm listening to Anara George's recent release called Dearest Everybody, and she's actually a local LA artist.
Great.
She's one half of the duo Bird and the Bee, so that's what I'm listening to right now. So if you're not listening to that, I would suggest it. And I bet Zach has his own suggestion.
I just listened to Brandy Carlisle's new record today. Oof. And it's fierce, epic. Some people locally that I love, you know, Leslie Stevens, who's playing bass here, is a big fan of her voice. She's been around for a decade in town here, and she just has this sort of spooky Dolly Parton vibe going on. So
Great.
definitely check her out.
Yeah.
Check them out. Guys, thank you so much for being a part of Fistful of Vinyl. This is incredible. Yeah, and an excellent break a leg on your show tonight.
Thank you.
All right.
Awesome.
Time to sprint to my car.
Yeah.